it's just
Dude, we're live. Shut up.
hard for me to train there because it's just I've told this before. It's
you just don't like things that you don't know about. And that's fine. It's
hardcore.
It's who you are.
It's hardcore, but I can't be training in that type. I'm not used to that.
I can't train in that type of environment with fucking purple all over the place and people staring at me working out while they're doing fucking cardio because I'm a man.
Yeah, it's hard because everything there.
It's hard.
Everything there. If I'm getting ready to do
cheers.
A really intense cheers.
Jeez.
Finally got
You're trying to fucking break it?
Finally got coffee for me.
For fuck's sakes.
Motherfucker. So it's hard for me to get into a hardcore set exercise.
Say hard again.
If I am surrounded by purple.
Okay.
And for people that don't know what we're talking about, Planet Fitness. Everything in the gym is purple and yellow. What is it? Fucking Lakers gym?
It could be.
It could be.
It could be. I bet you some Lakers probably do work out there.
Fuck Planet Fitness, bro.
Jeez, dude. You're like a hater. You're a Planet Fitness hater.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You're a Planet Fitness hater.
Fuck!
Jeez. You're so angry. It's all right. It's just
That's how I woke up today. You
just woke up and chose violence. You're like, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to choose violence.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
My name is Justin and I'm a beauty queen.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I know how you were.
I was literally going to say I woke up and chose violence.
You fucking texted me at like fucking 6 a.m. going, hey, are we doing this today? And I'm like,
trying to grow it.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, I just woke up. You're like, pussies wake up at 6 a.m.
Hey, all I can say to that is trying to grow it.
You know?
That's it. Trying to grow it.
Pussies wake up at 6
Are you not trying to grow?
I'm like, I wake up at like 4. Like on the weekdays, I wake up at 4. Is that not good enough?
That's early. I'm not.
Okay.
Asleep.
So that's too early for you.
That's too early. Yeah, I'm still snoozing at 4, man. Psychopath.
So what do you think is like the perfect time to wake up? Like in the morning. What do you think?
If you were tired and you didn't have to work, 7 or 8.
So why was 6 bad today?
I was just in a mood. I told you, I fucking chose violence. Everything that came my way that morning was gonna get the wrath. It didn't matter.
I didn't even text you. You texted me and I got the wrath. And I'm like, if I would have texted you and I got the wrath, I would have understood that. But you texted me and gave me the wrath.
That's right. Fuck it. I'm giving it to everything. Everything and everybody.
Everybody, welcome to Beauty and Brawn. I'm Sledge. This is fucking...
Beauty and Brawn. You don't say it right.
What?
I say it right.
Why?
That's my fucking thing.
Because I'm not yelling into a microphone?
Yes. People have to know what podcast they're listening to.
Okay.
You say it like in it's just a very feeble way.
Because I don't want to blow our viewers and our listeners' ears out while they're wearing headphones. You don't want to all of a sudden go, Beauty and Brawn. And then like they go, fuck, dude. Like you didn't have to yell at me.
They're like, this guy really is excited about his podcast. Man, I want to pay attention more.
Is that what it is?
I'm going to pay more attention
and I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. and text somebody randomly and just give them random violence because I want to listen to this fucking podcast.
That's it.
Jeez. Man.
So what's up, bro?
Nothing, man. Just, it's been a rough week. You know about it. I had to put my dog down yesterday. It wasn't good. But it was time. It really was. He was a good dog. He was my dog that like made me fall in love with dogs because like, I never liked dogs growing up. I got ran down when I was like 5 years old and like got ripped into my back and like flung around like I was a fucking chew toy. So like I was always had a fear of dogs. But this dog, his name is Bentley. He was my pit bull, made me fall in love with dogs. And with falling in love with that dog made me just love animals more. So having to put him down because of medical issues was extremely hard on me yesterday. But I'm doing okay today. Like I went to the gym, I crushed legs yesterday at Planet Fitness. You know,
you didn't crush legs.
At Planet Fitness.
You just did legs. You just did legs.
Yeah, you just walked in. Okay, you just walked in. You can't.
I'll give it to you. You exercised. You maybe
exercised the demons,
but you just did legs. You didn't crush legs
to the point of like I barely walked out of there.
No. I crushed Legs.
You're about to pass out. You're turning red.
Fuck it. Woke up, chose violence.
Okay.
Everything in me is fucking violent today, including this conversation. So, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm like, and we're going where with this? No, yeah, no, it was good, man. I just had to emotionally disconnect, and that's kind of what I did. And I watched him in his final moments, and it was one of those things where it's very, very hard, especially when the veterinarian's like, "Yep, that's it." And like you're getting, look at you, you're all fucking angry all the time, but now you're about to tear up, and I can see it in your eyes, bro. All right,
I'm very, very weak to animals.
Yeah.
More specifically, dogs. I would rather not see a dog go in to get. It's weird. I can know when people are passing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the same effect on me. I know
Really?
it's crazy because it's people that dogs have on me. When dogs are being put down.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. I can't even see. I can't view it. I don't want to read about it. I don't want to hear about it because when I view a dog, I view it as very innocent and not knowing what's going on, not being able to stop it. You know, they have no control, and that is hard, man, to endure, knowing that about the animal and knowing that all they do is love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you're about to do this for the betterment of their health, for sure, and their livelihood. But nonetheless, it's hard to know that they have nothing to do about, they can't do anything about it, and they're innocent in the process. You know?
Yeah, and that was like one of the big things yesterday. Was it was just very, it was beautiful. It really was. You know, with, you know, taking him to the beach and getting him McDonald's and giving him the burger. Dude, he ate that burger so quick. Like,
You gave him a burger, and what else?
I gave him burger, some chicken nuggets, some French fries, and an ice cream.
Nice, man.
Chocolate?
Ice
No,
cream?
vanilla. That's, you know, I was just surprised McDonald's ice cream machine actually worked. So, because that's like the biggest thing right now is like every time you go to McDonald's, like the ice cream machine never fucking works. I was just surprised it worked.
I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's, bro. I'm not.
I don't go to McDonald's either, but that's a big thing online right now is like McDonald's. Every time somebody goes to order ice cream at McDonald's, the machine's always, for some strange apparent reason, broken. Right. So I was just surprised that it was working. But yeah, he had a good quality of life. We gave him, you know, it was just, it had to happen.
Yeah.
And when he came in, he got taken in to get sedated, right? Because they sedate him, and he came back in. And he was, you know, doing his, big, because he's a big pit bull bulldog mix. And then next thing you know, he was just like, I sat on the floor and with him, and the next thing you know, he just kind of just gradually, slowly started collapsing into my lap. And then that's with the sedation kicking in, right? So it was putting him to sleep. And then it just had my, you know, my tears and all that. And then the vet came in and was like, it's time. And I'm like, okay, you know, let's do this. And they found a vein in his leg. And it was crazy, man, because like you don't understand, like, and you said it perfectly with when you know people are going to pass, like you have your, you know, but it's like animals are so helpless. Like they don't know, they don't understand, they don't get it because they can't communicate like we can, like human beings, right? So with him just laying and sedated in my lap, and then them hitting the vein, and it was this pink stuff that they put in him, and then within seconds, man, it was just. They checked the heart, and he's just like, "Yep, it's done," you know, and take all the time you need. And the reason why, because of the medical issues with Bentley, it was easier to go this route than try to surrender him or take him to the pound or anything like that, because I wouldn't have got his ashes back. So I'm getting the ashes back. I got a clay thing made of his paw. So I'm going to do like a little shrine at the house, so he can, you know, always be, remembered. But yeah, fuck are you? You all right, dude? Oh, emotional. Look at you. You got your chest. You got your chest out, and
that's just it's always out because I'm fucking swole.
Oh, okay.
I'm just I don't like hearing that shit, man. I know it's life, and I know it's tough, dude. And I maybe saw Bentley like twice.
Yeah,
and it's just any dog. Like I can't watch the commercials when it's the Woods Humane Society.
The Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
With the arms.
Oh no, I can't watch that.
Angel.
Yeah.
Like the dogs are like behind the cages and they're like all droopy and shit. Like
I know.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like I get it, you're tugging on my heartstrings, but come on, Sarah McLachlan. Like let's do something better here. Come on.
They're preying on us with that commercial.
For $5 a month, you could save this poor helpless puppy, and then Sarah McLachlan with an arms. It's just like, what are you doing? And I made a TikTok of Bentley. If you guys want to check out Bentley, on my TikTok at Sledge805, I made a TikTok of him of his final
Nobody
couple
cares
days.
About your TikTok fucking handle, dude.
Why?
Nobody cares. Just
why?
Just fucking talk about what you're talking. Stop fucking plugging yourself. Just go.
Please do me a favor. Plug yourself.
I don't want to.
I know. You're just mad that I know that your social media is not like mine. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, man.
We're getting there. You'll get there, bud.
I don't give a fuck.
You'll grow up.
I don't give a fuck.
You should. You should care about the people. So, like I said, if you guys want to check out Bentley, at Sledge805.
If you want to feel really, really sad, yeah, go check out that video.
It was pretty sad. Like I teared up multiple times. Like I lost it in the gym. On Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, because we put him down yesterday. It was Friday, maybe it was Thursday. I don't remember, one of those days. I was doing
I don't care what you're doing.
Okay, I was working out.
You were exercising.
I was working.
Because you train it, because you work out at Planet Fitness.
And still look jacked as fuck. Go figure.
There are no hard trainees there.
Yeah, and
there
still
are just people that exercise.
And still look jacked as fuck. Go figure. Anyway.
Because
anyway.
Because you eat chicken and rice.
Because I eat chicken and rice. I was eating before we went on air. I was eating my fish. I had to get in, You
eat fish?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You can do fish? Yeah. I really just can't do fish, man.
You don't like fish?
No, I'd rather do chicken or beef or, or shit. I'd rather eat
You'd rather eat shit than fish?
Eat fish, yeah.
Why? I was thinking for my
cheat. It doesn't fill me up, dude, at all. And
so you're telling me right now you don't like sushi?
Oh, I like the shit rolls, the ones that are all the stuff in, like the Philly rolls and all the crunch rolls.
Yeah.
I like all that. I don't like raw. I like raw sushi. It's fine, but I don't like having a cheat meal when I'm just eating sashimi or a seaweed salad or something like that. I want to go all out with like 5 or 6 rolls, like those really specialty rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Yes,
I think you asked me what I was gonna do, and I think sushi is where I'm gonna go.
Which one?
I know the 805 sushi right over here.
The all you can eat.
Yeah, the all you can eat.
You like that place?
It's not bad. It's not good. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. But for the price, with how many rolls I get when I do a cheat day,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah. And the only problem is they put too much rice. A lot of rice.
Because it's a big filler.
It's a big filler, right? Exactly. Yeah. So
the only good thing is when you leave sushi, you don't feel like that shitty afterwards.
Sometimes I do. It depends on like what I eat and like how stuffed I get. Because since I've been cutting, like my stomach, like I can't eat nearly as much as I could, So a couple rolls, I'm good. You know what I mean? But back when I was 300, oh dude, like 7, 8 myself, 9 myself. You can't out eat me, so just fucking stop.
Yeah, I can.
Just stop looking at me like that.
No, yeah, I can.
Stop it. Just stop trying to act like you could fucking do everything better than I
think I can out eat you in certain things.
You could not even get. You couldn't even get fucking Beauty and Brawn on the goddamn screen. Okay, now knock it off.
Nothing to do with eating. Okay,
all right.
I can out eat you in certain things. I bet I'm almost certain of it.
Like what?
I can out eat you in meat. I can almost assure you that I can out eat you. I can out eat most.
Can you take your phone and put it somewhere else? This is a fucking podcast and a vodcast, okay?
You know what? Fuck off.
This isn't fucking social hour on the fucking social medias.
It's blown up and it's disturbing you. I can see.
Okay,
right?
Where's my phone?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm paying attention to what we got going on here.
Oh, I'm paying full. I'm not gonna fucking defend myself.
You
man.
should.
You know what? I can out eat you, and I can meat for sure. I can out eat you, dude. I can go to Jocko's. You ever been to Jocko's?
Yes.
Okay.
Love Jocko's.
What do you have there?
Usually steak.
How many?
How many steaks?
Yeah, how many?
I don't know. One.
Okay. I would make it. Would be,
whatever comes with it.
Right? I know. There's a reason why I'm asking that. Numerous times, it was a 3-steak fucking dinner for me. 20-ounce fucking steaks.
No, you did not.
100%. Ask the people that work at Jocko's.
Okay, I'm gonna call them right now.
Yes.
All right.
I got fucking witnesses.
Wait.
20 ounce.
I need video.
3 times 60
If it
ounces.
didn't happen on video, it didn't fucking happen. All right.
Okay, well, I did the challenge, the McClintock's challenge, which is I think a 10-pound burger or 5-pound burger. Did that in 12 minutes, no problem. Wasn't even trying. Had fucking 5-pound burger with the huge bun and all the fries. Did it fucking 12 minutes.
Have you done Sylvester's?
Wasn't even trying.
Did you do Sylvester's?
No, I've not Sylvester's, but honestly, Sylvester's is too greasy for me, dude. It's really greasy. Like, I knew if I did that challenge, I would walk out feeling like horse shit for the entire day. Next day,
yeah, but you would just fast.
I would, but I'd still feel like complete shit, dude. Like, Sylvester's is very greasy.
I haven't had Sylvester's in forever. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's a restaurant in I think they're in Atascadero in Los Osos, and they have a challenge. I want to say it's a 5-pound burger.
I don't know.
It's something. I vaguely remember what it is. I've never done it.
It's big.
I've never actually done an eating challenge. I've always wanted to do one, but I've never done one.
Where do you think you would excel in terms of food, eating a lot of?
Mexican food.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Love Mexican food.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
you think you could just pound like...
Dude, if they put a fucking burrito, like 7-pound burrito in front of me, I'm fucking that thing up. And if it's a surf and turf, bruh, with shrimp and steak, rice, beans, fucking it up.
Have you been to Taco Temple in Morro Bay?
I have.
That place is good.
It's pretty good. They have one in Slow now.
Not as good.
Not as good.
Not as good.
Not as good. But right where that one was, the one in Slow used to be Margie's.
Yeah, Margie's was the
Margie
shit.
was the shit because they used to always give huge portions of shit. That was the shit.
Yes, man.
Loved Margie's.
And for cheap too, man. Like breakfast for super cheap. For a lot of food, man.
That and breakfast food. I can demolish them.
Yes, I love breakfast food, man.
So I want to say Buellton, there's a place called Mother's Hubbard's Cupboard.
Uh-huh.
And they have a 12-egg omelet.
Oh, nice.
And I would fuck that thing up. I would feel like shit the rest of the day.
Mother's Cupboard?
I think it's called Mother's Cupboard, yeah. It's either that or Ellen's, one of those two.
That's a big difference.
It's a huge. They're right next to each other. That's how I know.
Okay.
They're like there's one to the left and then like catty corner is the other one. But it has a 12-egg omelet. And
what do you get with it? Potatoes?
I'm a hash brown guy.
Oh, I love hash browns.
I'm a hashy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, little hash browns.
Ketchup?
No ketchup. Cholula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little Cholula on that thing.
Do you like spicy foods?
I love spicy food, bro.
Yeah.
Love spicy food. Yeah, Cholula, biscuits and gravy.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
How do you start your day with biscuits and gravy? There are people that start their day with that a lot. Like that's their go-to breakfast, biscuits and gravy. And generally what comes along with that is heart disease, diabetes, and you're likely a trucker.
Yeah,
those are the truckers.
Those are the truckers. I love biscuits and gravy though. When I can have me some biscuits and gravy, like I'm all about it. Yeah.
That's like the worst.
I was craving, bro. I was craving donuts the other day.
Oh, yes.
Craving donuts the other day. And I texted my coach and I go, bro, I am craving donuts.
He said, I don't give a fuck.
It's exactly what he said.
Good for him.
In nicer terms, but he's like, when's your cheat day? And I go, Sunday. He goes, so have it when you have your cheat day. He goes, other than that, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, good to know, coach. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's the way or, he also knew that I was going through things with my dog too. He's like, if you want to have 2 donuts and then go crush legs, go for it.
Sure.
And I was like, okay. And then I texted him because I wasn't sure if I was going to work out yesterday or not because I was just so, and I was just like, I can't just sit at home and do fuck all. I got to go do something. So I'm like, usually I eat my feelings. So I'm like, let's just go to the gym. Let's see how this goes. So I text him. I go, hey man, I know it's like 4 p.m., but does that 2 donut thing still stand? So, and then, cause I'm about to go crush legs. He didn't get back to me until a minute, about halfway through my workout. He got back to me. He's like, yeah, dude, go have your donuts if you want. And I'm like, it's too late. I'm already fucking here doing my thing. So
good for you though that you chose exercise instead of eating your feelings.
Yeah, because usually that's what I do because I depress eat.
Yeah,
you know, because I don't drink, I don't do any drugs or anything like that. I depress eat. So that's usually how I suppress my feelings.
Well, you've been sober for a long time.
8.5 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And I used to do it with a lot of pain pills and a lot of alcohol, suppress a lot of the shit I have going on inside my head. But like, I do it now. And when I didn't do that, I just took one addiction and took it to another addiction. And that was food. And I got up to like 320 pounds. I just ate whatever I wanted, right? And when I lost my job earlier this year with the television company I was working for, I depressed ate again, and I just got really depressed, and I ballooned back up to about 300 pounds almost. Yeah. Now I'm sitting around like 260. So
you're 6'4"?
I'm 6'2.5".
Oh,
263.
So yeah, so 320 on you doesn't look that bad. You know, still's big, but it doesn't look like.
The thing is, those like everybody. I don't. Maybe not everybody. Just me. Is I hold it all in my stomach. Like I hold everything in my stomach. So like, when my stomach starts hanging over my jeans and or my I don't wear jeans, I wear warm-ups all the time, and stuff like that, and like my breathing and all that stuff, it's like I know, hey, it's time to start getting kind of back into shape and stuff like that. You know, I have problems breathing. It's just the way it is. You know, you guys probably hear it on the fucking podcast. My nose, it's been broken so many fucking times that I could barely breathe out of the motherfucker. And I'm still a very active human being. So
you wear a CPAP?
No, I don't. I have been told I should, because sleep apnea and dying in your sleep is a thing.
Yeah.
You know, it is a thing. I just don't want to look like Goose. You know, talk to me, Goose.
It's hard to fall asleep with a CPAP, I hear. I would think it. I think it, because I've done the nasal strips, but like everything's so crushed in there, dude. Like it's so just like, I used to have a pointy nose and it's like pretty smashed in. Like it's just one of those things where it's just like I get hit in the nose constantly with my job. So it's like until I'm done with what I'm doing, like I can't get my teeth fixed. I can't get my fucking nose fixed. My front teeth are fake, but some of them are kind of loose. The posts are loose because I get hit in the mouth a lot. Same with my nose. Like they won't touch me. Same with my shoulder, my left shoulder. Like I have no cartilage in my shoulder. Like they're like, there's no point. Wrestling fucks you up, man.
Dude, everybody thinks what I do is so, you know, quote unquote fake, you know, but everything
it's scripted, but the blows are not fake.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's what people, I think they should make that distinction. Like it's scripted.
Shawn Michaels said it perfect on a podcast. I think it was Logan Paul's podcast. He said that we are physical entertainment. Like, we're physical art.
Right.
You know, and we're the most physical art there is out there. Like everybody, when you're a kid, everybody trains not to fall, right? Oh no, don't fall. Oh no. We're legitimately falling, and we're not just falling, we're attacking the mat. Like we're falling hard. So every time we hit the mat, it's like a 35-mile car crash to our body. And we're doing that multiple times a match. And that's just, and sometimes the rings are soft, sometimes the rings are hard, sometimes the rings are like concrete. Like if you're in Mexico, the rings are like concrete. They're like boxing rings. And those suck. I took one bump in Mexico one time. I took a body slam. And I was all like, I literally looked at him, I was like, last bump I'm taking. And he goes, what? I go, yeah. And then I gave him a receipt, gave him a body slam. And he looked at me and goes, I agree with you. Because it was just so stiff, so hard. But the thing is, though, is if I slip and fall in the grocery store, I'll be okay. Because I know how to fall.
You're a professional faller.
I'm a professional faller. Yeah, that's true. But one cool, speaking of professional falling and pro wrestling and you know, going to the gym, we just went on an adventure. We just got back from an adventure.
Yeah, man.
Right? And I thought this was really cool, right? We have a mutual friend. Now I have reconnected with because of you. So thank you because of that.
Oh.
Yeah. I got to stop thanking you, by the way. Fuck off.
Very welcome.
Yeah. You just make my life
I
just
love
so
to
much.
be- I love to be
You just make
thanked.
my life just so much better. Jeez, when you text me in the morning and tell me I suck. Anyway,
Speak the truth.
we have a mutual buddy that owns a gym now, which is a gym that he's worked out in forever. But now he used to work in the office, and now he owns the son of a bitch, which is really, really cool. And he was doing his first powerlifting competition. I'm going to say that very loosely. Is it powerlifting or
Yeah, it's
strongman?
called powerlifting competition. Shout out to Danny.
Shout out, Danny. Shout out.
Aravelo, Central Coast Barbell, Grover Beach, California. Yeah, he's doing the damn thing there, man. And
His
I'm
quality of life is just so
really
good.
proud of that guy, bro.
Yeah, dude, his quality of life has really gone up lately, and like he's excelling at so many different levels, which is so cool. And from where I knew him, because we used to work out together back in the day, I think that's how we met, is through Danny.
Yep.
And to where he is now, and the quality of life he has, and he's got the love of his life back, and he's just fucking crushing everything that he's doing. And it was good to see him. It was the first time I saw him. I've seen him in probably about a year and a half.
Oh.
And first time. And the hug was very warm.
Yeah, you wouldn't even tell.
Yeah, right. It just seemed like old times, and it was really good, man. And man, they were pulling some weight, bro.
Yeah.
They were pulling some weight.
There was this one guy in particular, real small guy. You would
Small,
never
dude.
think
Never
could
think.
lift nothing.
Never.
Well, maybe 225, 315.
Yeah.
But he pulled over 500, man. And it was not hard.
Dude,
him.
Like it was a day like he was walking through the fucking park.
Yeah. I know. I can assure you, he does not train at Planet Fitness.
Probably
With
not.
the way that he could handle that load,
Wow.
guys that PF cannot handle that. It would break their little fragile spines.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what happens. That's the product of training at an actual gym that you can train at and not just exercise. Planet Fitness is a club. It's like a country club. The guy that owns Planet Fitness is very smart in terms of business models.
Absolutely.
He devised a model that detracts hardcore lifters because he omitted chalk, heavy weights, and grunting and shit like that. And so because he's against that, doesn't have that in his gym, and he implements the pizza day, bagel day, or whatever.
That's not true.
Yeah,
they
it
don't
is
do
true.
that shit anymore.
Oh, well, maybe not anymore, but they did do it.
See, everybody gives it you can't wear stringer tank tops in Planet. You can.
I'm not talking about stringer tank. I'm talking about pizza.
I know you're talking about pizza.
Do
but
they still do pizza?
No, not that I know of. I've never got invited to pizza day. I want to go, but still,
Have you? I have to look it up and fact check that because I want to say that they still do it. But then, even if they don't, they did do that for a very long time.
Right.
And they have this model where now people that come into the gym to get a membership, these people are attracted to this gym because it doesn't have people like you or I in it. Well, me in it. And other hardcore lifters, aggressive
Apparently
lifters.
I'm not a hardcore lifter.
And because of that, these people feel more confident in going to the gym. They're not intimidated. Nice bright colors, very, very well put together machinery. And by the way, machinery that's typically not being used because it's not being used by me and other guys in the gym. And so low cost of maintenance, right? Machines can still keep their newness, their longevity, newness, less maintenance on their end to fix the equipment.
You're fucking kidding me.
And no chalk anywhere, no heavy barbells laying around, no big heavy dumbbells laying around. Then these people, even though they have the membership, they don't go because these people aren't really looking to really change their bodies in the first place.
It's not true.
Yes. And so, but the fact that they have the crutch of having a membership is enough for them.
It's not true.
You
I know a lot.
Majority of the population that goes to Planet Fitness that would entertain Planet Fitness.
I know a lot of
is that
people.
way.
Dude, I know a lot of athletes that work out.
You
at
know,
Planet
like
Fitness.
3.
That's
not
not
a
true.
lot. You can't make you can't put out.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. If you would have walked into Vegas Planet Fitness with me when Impact was in town, there's a girl. I want you to look her up. Her name's Jordan Grace. Okay, she works for Impact. She's the Impact World Champion. This girl is jacked to the gills. and she works out at Planet Fitness.
One person, great.
Okay, Moose. Look up Moose.
Two persons, great.
Okay.
The point is, there's very small percentage of the demographic that does train there.
You have to understand though, because you don't travel. Okay, you don't leave your area.
If I did though, with my mindset, which is what predominantly most trainees have. God. They're not going to look for that gym. They're going to go to a Las Vegas Athletic Club. They're going to go to a Goals. They're going to go to a.
What if they don't have anything like that?
24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness is everywhere.
So planets. Planets are usually 5 miles from a hotel.
24 hours, same thing.
No.
Okay, well, I would travel to a 24-hour fitness to be in that environment. I just don't like what PF stands for. I don't care about it. Like, it's not. I don't like the fact they don't have Smiths. If you can give me a PF that has barbells, regular barbells, and regular bench presses.
I like Smith machines.
So do I. But I use it often. But I also use freestanding barbells.
Okay, but
and heavier dumbbells.
What heavy dumbbells do you use?
110, 120.
For what?
Fucking deadlifts, rows. Right there. If I just did one exercise with deadlifts, with RDLs, or with a one-arm dumbbell row, I want heavier dumbbells than 70 or whatever it is.
75.
Okay. So it's like that right there. Sure, I could do that with the barbell, but the dumbbell places a different load relative to the spine because you're moving two objects and you're not having so much forward motion with the barbell in front of you. So that could be better for the spine if I did maybe a squat right prior to that, right? I might want to go dumbbells, even though it's axial loaded, it's different axial loaded. When it comes to dumbbells at the side, I can go back more through hip flexion, and I'm not worried about all that compression in my spine as much as I am with a barbell because it's more anterior loaded.
I did see something very, very, I did get kind of turned off yesterday by Planet Fitness by something that happened in there. I was just like,
What?
There were around, I don't know, yesterday was Friday. That's what it was. And I get it. Kids they go into the gym and sometimes they don't know how to lift. I get it. We were all there once in a blue moon. Like we all, didn't know how to lift at this time. And, the beautiful thing we now have is YouTube or finding a trainer or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing, right? This guy, oh man, brother me softly, just brother me softly. I'm getting ready to leave and I'm finishing up legs and I'm watching him. He's over in the abs area, right? And I don't know why I looked this way. No idea why. I just kind of turned my way this way. This guy had his shirt off, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, why the fuck do you have your shirt off, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Was he jacked?
No.
Did he have abs at least?
No.
Was he taking pictures?
I hope not. He was posing.
Okay.
But he wasn't posing well. And I'm watching him and I'm like, man, like.
Where was this at in the gym?
In the very back.
Very back. The functional area, in the functional area?
Like where the abs and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but there's no mirror there.
There's no mirror at all over there. No. So again, no idea what he was doing.
Maybe he had his camera set up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe the lighting was great over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but still. And first off, I'm like, dude, you're like 16 years old. Like, put your fucking shirt on, okay? Like, we're not in a men's locker room. We're not fucking. You're out here in the middle of fucking everybody and their mother. You got your fucking shirt off. You're in fucking pajama bottoms.
That's a thing now. I've seen other kids at Fitness 19 in pajama bottoms.
Yeah, you're in fucking pajama bottoms, and you got your shirt off, flexing for no one. And I'm sitting there just looking at him, and I'm like I had to like double take. Like, is my eyes really seeing this right now? Because I've never seen.
Is my eyes?
Is my eyes?
Are my eyes?
Are my eyes? Is my eyes? Are they looking this way at this kid who's trying to flex in no mirror, any way, shape, and form in front of people that are trying to do abs and all this other shit? I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, and
did you say something to him?
I didn't, because I'm not one of those guys who.
You would have freaked him out, man, if you said something.
I don't do that. I don't walk up to people.
Good for you.
And what are you doing or anything like that's not my style. Like, if you come up to me while I'm working out and you ask me a question, like I've had multiple people come up to me and ask me questions about how to do an exercise.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
look at you. Yeah,
doing an exercise properly,
big
right?
Monster with a bunch of tattoos and Yeah, of course. They're like, this guy's somebody. I gotta ask him
Honestly,
something.
a lot of them are females.
Oh, bet.
And
they just say, "Hey, bend me over right now."
No, I don't. No, they usually they don't do that.
They're throwing themselves at you because look at you.
I mean, look at me. I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
I should have beauty. Anyway, I technically do. It's on my side. I'm just saying. Throwing it
that
out
doesn't
there.
mean shit.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody clearly knows when they watch this podcast who the real beauty is.
You know what? Like,
and
can we take a poll?
Brawn is.
Can we take a poll on that?
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a poll.
Let's take a poll.
Uh-huh.
All right. So if you guys are watching this and you guys are viewing this, and I'm going to put this on my social media too as well, I want to know, I want you to vote on who is the beauty and who is the Brawn. Okay?
Yawn.
And when it comes back, unanimous decision.
That will not happen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know who told you, whatever they told you to speak that kind of confidence when you're looking at someone like me and you're trying to depose whether or not we're fucking who the beauty is here. Bro, wow.
My head hurts.
You must have had
my head hurts.
You must have a confident fucking upbringing.
But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Not a confident upbringing at all, but thank you. Thank you for bringing up fucking suppressed memories. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I was just like, man. And I like Planet. I like Planet just because they're everywhere. And when I'm traveling, right? You don't travel. You don't fucking barely leave your house. So you don't understand looking for a gym. Sometimes you do what you can. But what I'm saying is I'm probably going to start going back to Danny's gym. Cause I really like the atmosphere in there. Like it's very.
Yeah, I don't make a man out of you.
Oh, fuck. It's very dungy.
I think you should do that.
Very dungy.
Yeah.
Dungy. But
you definitely up your level.
You go to your Fitness 19 and you go hang out with your fucking.
Well, fortunately for me, it's all mindset. So I could be in a hotel gym and train way harder than you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. No.
It's the way it is, Jack.
No.
It's just the way it is.
So go to Planet Fitness and
I have. I hate the layout. That's how I knew what you were talking about when you said where the kid was. That's why I asked you in terms of the coordinates where he was. And I could identify in my brain, oh yeah, I know where that's at.
That fucking kid, man. Jesus. And like I said, I get it, man. Like, stop flexing on me, motherfucker. Stop it. Stop. I'll take my shirt off.
That's a real fucking pets look like, bro.
I'll fucking take my shirt off
That's
right now.
Real
take my shirt off right
like.
now. Fucking upper deck, brother. You know. Now, and I was watching some other kids in there. I watch everybody. These kids didn't know their fucking ass from their elbow, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are gonna hurt yourselves. Like, I think that's one of the worst things that I hate. I hate watching is people do things that possibly are going to hurt themselves, right? Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what to isolate, how to put the mind muscle connection together. And they just, like, you've probably seen this 100 times. It annoys the fucking piss out of me. It might not annoy the piss out of you, but it annoys the piss out of me. When somebody's doing a tricep pull down, but they're actually doing a lat pull down and they don't realize they're doing it.
You mean when they're in the lat pull down station?
No, when you're in
when you're standing doing
you're standing there,
extension?
you're standing there on the cables, right? And you're doing a fucking tricep pull down, right? But they're not tucked in, they're not isolating their tricep. They're using more of their shoulders,
right,
and pulling with more of their lats. So th're doing like a 3-step motion here: pull here, down, up, pull. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you working?
They're working. I mean, they're working the lats. They're working tricep, long hip for sure. The other part where I hate, or the other thing that I hate too, is when I see somebody in the lat pull, and this happens frequently. When the person is in lat pull, you know, they're tucked into the seat and they got the lat bar above them and they're pulling, but then they pull and then the weight's so light that they can do this pull down too.
They can go down to
their so
they do a fucking abs.
Yeah, they do a pull down, but then they bring it so far down to their on their trunk that it's like almost a little bit of a push down too at the same time.
Yeah,
and it's because the weight's so inherently light that they can do that, and it's typically. I see, and I don't mean to, highlight this gender here. It's typically the women that I see do this.
I have seen women do that too, but I've seen males do it too.
Sure.
Now, when you're doing a, behind when you're doing the lat pull down machine, you're going behind the head, right?
I never do that.
Okay, it's very bad for, like, it's horrible for your neck, right? Because you're pushing your neck forward and you're trying. I understand you're trying to hit the upper part of your back, and it's just. I tell people all the time, like, if you're gonna do that, right? Because 9 times out of 10, like, which is cool that we're on video, is when they're pulling their body so forward, right? Which is just
because the weight's heavy.
And it's horrible because you're gonna strain your fucking. You're gonna, number one, because your head's down. You're gonna strain your fucking neck. You're tucked. It's really bad, right? I tell motherfuckers all the time, like, if you really have to do that,
go light.
Well, that and turn around.
Oh, you mean, okay, so that doesn't really make a difference, but going light does.
It does make a difference because you're not.
Nope.
Why?
It doesn't, because the seat is a seat. There's no type of padding that's pushing your trunk forward or allowing you to lean back. So it's just the weight is the biggest contributing factor in why that trunk folds like that.
Obviously weight is one, like, but I've noticed that if you turn around, right, so you're not tucked in and you're turned around, and you can naturally, like, move your body a little bit more freely, I guess would be the best way to put it. And you can get that more contraction up there. Obviously go a little bit lighter, but you're not really pulling on your fucking neck. You're not really, I guess turtling in would be the best way to put it. Is like turtle.
I can see what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's better when you turn around. And I've noticed that it's a lot easier when you turn around. So I just tell people, hey, like, I see people that do that, and I'm like, man, you're going to fuck your neck up, and you're going to fuck yourself up, man.
You know who had a really great back that did that exercise routinely? Was Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah,
that was like in his regimen all the time, man. So he would always do the front lat pull down, and then he'd do it from the rear. And then he would do T-bar rows and do deadlifts.
T-bar rolls.
And pullovers.
Yep.
And that was pretty much his back routine, man.
Lightweight, baby, lightweight.
Dude, he was a freak.
But now he can't walk.
I know. It's so sad, man.
Because he's had his spine completely crushed because of how much weight that he used to fucking put on his back.
Do you know that he would routinely squat 600 pounds for 15 reps?
Yeah.
Routinely. That is insane, that kind of load for that many reps, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. He came from a powerlifting background, though. So he had a massive feat of strength already walking into bodybuilding. But I just can't believe. I want to say he would front squat right around that same load for 12 to 15 repetitions. That is mind-boggling, man. For someone to be able to squat that for that many reps. He was just an insanely strong human.
Yeah, and it's really sad to see his quality of life now because of how much weight that he's loaded on his body. Like, he can't, but he's still in the gym crushing it.
Yeah.
Like, he's still in the gym crushing it. He's still doing, he can barely walk, but he's still doing legs.
It's a way of life.
It is.
He's going to do that until he can't anymore.
Yeah.
And I hope that's me one day.
You do?
I hope that's me where I can continuously work out, even though I have to keep attenuating my workouts or revising them in a way, but nonetheless that I'm continuously doing them until I die or I can't anymore.
Have you ever thought, and you're probably not because you don't think this way, if you...
Wait. Already starting out disrespectful.
No, it's not disrespectful in any way, shape, or form because you're a very forward thinker. That's why I'm saying this. Okay. It's not
I accept it.
It's not a bad fucking insult. Okay. Have you ever thought about, like, if you could never work out again?
I mean, I have to be dead or severely debilitated.
Right. So, like, say something happened, like, God forbid, knock on wood, that you got into some kind of car crash or something like that. Like, we were talking earlier, I was on a motorcycle and you said one of your biggest fears was, like, you're not protected, right? And you can hurt yourself extremely bad. Say something like that does happen and you couldn't work out, right? Because you're a very forward person and you're very, like, lightweight, gotta work out, your workouts are like boom, boom, boom. I have to do this, and this, right? What if you couldn't? Do you think you mentally could sustain your way of life because you're so routine now that your routine would be completely thrown the fuck off because you mentally or you physically couldn't do the things that you wanted to do? So hard question, I know.
I have a long answer.
Cool.
So I remember years back I had to have surgery, and so I had to be out of the gym for 4 weeks.
Okay.
And that was the only time that I ever was out for that long.
Can you disclose what you had?
It was fucking internal shit.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And so had the surgery, couldn't do shit, couldn't like leave my house, right? Like barely. Like I can get up and eat food and this, that, and the third, but it wasn't like they found something within me, so they wanted to extract it, and so that was a surgery.
How did you find out there was something in you? Were you having like some kind of pain while you were like working out? Like, I'm sorry. I want to know how you got to the surgery. Now, I'm not saying
medical checkup, right? Like
just
routinely medical.
Okay.
check. Yeah.
And that sometimes you don't realize you have a problem until you go and get medically checked out for just random shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of a scare, right? But then they said we can remove it, and so but after that removal, they said don't go to the gym for 4 weeks, and I'm like, what?
You had a third nipple, huh?
I wish it was that and not fucking what it was. So I stayed out for 4 weeks, and during that first week or 2 weeks, it was really hard because up until then I'd only taken off a week max from the gym, and I actually would take off a week routinely in my programming to allow for recovery.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, etc. So this 4 week span, I had to mentally prepare for, right? Because I'd never taken that much of a leave off from the gym. First weekend, it was the same thing like it always is. Second week, I started getting itchy. By the third week and into the fourth week, I'm like, fuck it. Seriously, like I had that, and I found that I could do so much. I could do so much more. I wasn't in pain constantly from like my muscles being tight, sore, all that. And I just forgot about it. And that's me. Like, I don't mean to, I'm not pedestalizing myself, but my train of thought is very much surrounded around working out, training, sleep hygiene, nutrition, etc. My whole life revolves around it.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that if something,
dude, to be honest with you, I think if something did happen, I'd be more productive. I would be putting more time into other things than thinking about training, programming my training, sleeping a certain way, eating a certain way. All those behaviors would still be there, but they'd be less emphasized because I'd be doing other things in life.
Huh.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
As a roundabout way of saying, I could get around it and I could still adopt some type of fitness, but it wouldn't be the predominant theme of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of that time that I went through and not having the gym.
It's crazy because like I don't know what I would do. Like that's one of those things where it's just like, and my job is so dangerous as it is. Like one wrong move, I'm done, right? But at the same time, I have no idea what I would do. Like if I couldn't. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I've now just kind of readopted the gym lifestyle, right? For a long time, I wasn't in the gym, and but I ate bad. But I'm so driven now, I guess would be the best way to put it, and I'm so focused that I think I probably would fall into like a really, really deep depression. I really would, just because I'm so scheduled, and honestly, it's one of those things where it's like I kind of took it. I don't want to say I took it from you because I'm tired of giving you fucking credit for shit because you're a piece of shit. But like, I like routine. I like regimen because if not, the fucking train goes off the tracks. And I think that if something happened, knock on wood, that I don't know. I think the train would go off the fucking tracks again. And I'm trying not to have the train go off the tracks.
I think you need structure, and I think that's what definitely builds the person to his optimized version.
Yeah.
And that goes for you, for me, for I think most people. I don't know anybody that could not have it better if they were structured and routine with certain things, There's people that like do shit on the fly, right? And like in the ring, I can do shit on the fly, right? But like in life, do shit on the fly, they're like, let's just go and do this today. Oh, let's just go and I don't need to do that today. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, how do you live that way? Because I go nuts nuts. Just give me the fucking credit.
No, fuck
you. Took it from me.
Fuck you. I'm giving you fucking nothing, dude. Nothing.
I know what it is, though.
What is it?
You don't have to tell me. I know you did. It's hard to not be in my presence and not want to adopt all the things because you see the byproduct. The fucking byproduct is this.
The man meat.
This specimen in front of you.
Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Lord help me, Jesus. Just help me right now. Not fucking.
Hey, why do you have those fucking handlebars or that chin strap on your face?
Not because you have one.
Listen, I am an image consultant. Another part of my life, I'm an image consultant.
Who the fuck do you image consult for?
Many people.
Shut the fuck up.
And I will tell you this. I will tell you this. You look so much better and meaner, but in a good way, without the chin strap. What the fuck is with the chin strap?
I like the chin strap.
But you look so much better. And take this from an image consultant.
Take your
professional. You would have such a better look if you just left the goatee by itself.
I did that for a while. I always
you did it for like a few weeks.
Dude, I change it up all the time. I used to have
it's always chin strap and goatee.
I used to have a beard.
And that.
What the fuck?
Just do the goatee. What I'm saying is you never only have the goatee except for.
Okay, first off, don't be mad that I can grow facial hair and you can't.
I had a fucking ridiculous beard.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll show you. It's on my Instagram. Oh, you're gonna be so fucking jealous.
Are you not gonna plug your Instagram?
No, I don't want people hitting me up.
Oh, okay. We'll just sit here and wait, I guess.
Oh, dude, look at this.
We'll just as you go through.
Look at
this.
Instagram. You just prepare to be wowed.
I'll be.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be eating your fucking words right now.
You're
gonna wish you never said that. I'll find it. Oh, here it is. Still beautiful with a beard.
It's actually not a bad beard.
It's a really good beard.
What happened to it? Why did you get rid of it?
I was tired of it, man. It was so much upkeep, maintenance.
Dude, beards are fucking.
I had the whole gambit of things.
Did you grow it underneath too?
Yeah. I had the whole gambit of things. I had all the mustache pomade, or not pomade, but
the wax.
Wax, yeah. And the
add Justin
oils.
Groff, by the way. If you guys hit him up, tell him he's an idiot.
You joke's on you. Didn't give him the right handle anyway, so.
I didn't?
Nope.
My fault. What's ours though?
Beauty and Brawn podcast.
Hey, at Beauty and Brawn podcast.
Hey, Beauty and Brawn podcast on Instagram.
On Instagram.
And there is no underscores. It is straight Beauty and Brawn podcast.
Why the fuck would there be underscores?
Well, smart person. Sometimes handles are taken, so you have to do underscores or little things like ones. I'm so glad we didn't have to do that. I'm so glad when I made the handle, I didn't have to put underscore or anything like that. It's just straight Beauty and Brawn podcast.
Huh. Who knew?
But yes, please, for the betterment of your look and your image, think about, and when I say think about, shave off.
Fuck off. Why do
your
you have
chin strap?
Why don't you like chin strap?
What are you, Amish?
What does Amish have to do with it?
Amish just have chin straps. That's all they have typically.
I thought they had beards.
No, they don't do the mustache part, which is weird as fuck.
I don't know if I could not do a mustache.
Yeah, it looks weird when people. That's the pet peeve of mine.
Dude, how did it feel when you shaved your shit off? Where you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, I couldn't look in the mirror in it for a couple days.
Like,
I literally could not look at myself because I thought I was deformed.
I know.
My face
That's
looks
how
deformed.
I feel right now looking at you. I can't fucking look at you because you look deformed.
That's so disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
And fucking rude.
No, it's not.
Why are you that way?
What do you mean?
Why are you disrespectful to me?
I'm not. You told me I'm a bitch because I work out.
I didn't say bitch.
Well, close enough.
You put that. You must feel like a bitch
No.
with a chin strap. Congratulations. Shave it off.
Because my chin strap. Nope, it'll be here forever. My chin strap's now here forever, guys. Until I deem it not worthy.
What's going on in your head when
What's
you're
wrong?
thinking, when you start to shave and you're like, well, let me just put this line in my face to make this chin strap thing go to my... What's going on in your fucking head, man? Like, this looks...
Bro.
When you leave the mirror and you think, this looks good.
Bro, you cannot know, let alone even come close to knowing what's going on in my fucking head. There's so much shit going on up there, bro.
Well, please explain.
No, we don't have enough time. We have not even close to even enough time.
It's a lot of nothing.
That's not true.
It's a lot of nothing.
That's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. I like the dead air now. All right. Cool. Leave my fucking chin strap alone. Dick. Anyway.
Well,
that was a pretty beautiful beard. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty good.
It's really hard for you to give me a compliment because you're constantly giving me compliments because you're constantly in the midst of someone who's superior to you. And so it's hard to always compliment him because you want to.
Do you hear yourself?
You want to.
Do you hear how fucking douchey you sound?
You want to be superior, but you know when you're in the presence of this specimen of a male, you're not.
God, Jesus Christ.
I don't have that problem because everywhere I go, everybody is inferior to me.
Wow.
You should try to envision yourself in my shoes.
I don't want to.
It's tough because you're not even at that level.
Bro, I don't want people to look at me like I'm some fucking D-bag. I'm good.
It's not D-bag. It's being real.
It's D-bag.
It's just truth.
It's D-baggy.
Yeah. And people understand that when they come in my contact. They're just like, what the fuck?
You're a D-bag.
Well, who are you?
You go, I'm Justin. Really, I'm a D-bag.
Who are you? You must be somebody.
Who the fuck?
Who are you?
First off,
I knew I'd get you with that.
You can't pass.
I knew I'd get you with that.
You can't pass the airport test, so you take that and you can shove it right up your ass.
I knew I'd get you with that.
Yeah, you can't. Just knock it off. You can't pass the airport test. You can go fuck yourself. So
just wait until that happens.
Yeah.
Just wait until that happens.
That one time that I'm in the airport and I get recognized. Oh no.
Wait until.
Well, first off you have to leave your house. Okay, you gotta leave the 5 cities to get on an airplane.
Happen.
All right, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's
not gonna happen. Well, you texted me earlier. You're like, dude, it's so sunny out here. I'm moving to Seattle. I said, yeah, okay, dude, go for it.
No, you said you don't have the balls. And
I said exactly. I said you don't have the fucking balls.
I know.
I said you barely have the balls to leave your house.
Because
how long does it take gas last you because you don't fucking go anywhere?
About a couple weeks.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
I make occasional trips to San Luis, but other than that, it's very. My gas extends for a while.
Yeah. Wow.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
How long does your gas? Okay. People, if you made it this far in the podcast, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. All of this, it's just talking shit. We're just talking shit. Hopefully you like it. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. Beauty and Brawn podcast.
That's all I got. Fuck.
Oh man, I just spilled shit.
Did you?
Man, I always spill.
You always spill, dude. You're like a fucking child.